Hello and welcome, Lynx here, and we are going to play Made with Perfection. A game by Michaela. A game that's been actually released ages ago. And it's been waiting for me to be played for quite a while. Maybe not as long as since release date, because I found it later, but, well, it's still been a while. We should finally sit to it and proceed. Let's begin. What's your name? Master. Oh, come on. Should I go with that? Nah, I'm gonna go Arthur. Now, are you male or female? Male. Oh, it's voiced as well. Ooh. My life will be easier. I was pretty sure that this story began with a meeting. Yeah. I can imagine now. A bunch of girls waiting around until a guy shows up and gets all of their attentions.
Alright, ladies, listen up. The winner has been chosen. I will display their information on the board now.
A picture of me would have appeared on some sort of screen, showing everyone in the room who I was.
This person is a member of the lower middle class.
Yeah.
They will be escorted to their new estate within 24 hours.
I mean, how did you know? There'd be some chatter, but the guy behind this thing would stop everyone.
Ahem! Now, as per protocol, we'll be accepting applications based on rank. The higher rank you are, the better chance you have of obtaining the position. Is there any...
I wish to apply.
Yeah.
You wish to apply. May I ask as to why?
He interests me. I think he'll be a good master to serve. Plus, he's kind of cute.
Hell yeah, I'm kind of cute. Let's go.
Cute?
Yes, cute. Is there something wrong with that?
This will be your first time in the actual field. This will not be training or a simple simulation. Are you positive you are up for this?
Yes, I am.
Very well. As the highest ranking maid in the academy, your application will be automatically accepted. Please prepare to be moved into the estate immediately.
Thank you.
That was easy. Then the story will shift to me. Who am I, you ask? Arthur, that's my name. I'm an average person living in a suburban town, and my life is pretty boring to say the least. I mean, yeah. I work a pretty average job, and I do a damn good job at it too. Yeah. When I'm not working my butt off to pay my bills, I chill out and play video games in my room. Yeah. Yep, that's my life. I can say that my life isn't exactly unfulfilling, but I was very content with everything. I always had to pay my dues, and I always had extra to spend on buying new games and consoles. I mean, I wouldn't go that far. Judge me all you like, it was what I wanted to do. However, one day, my life had an unexpected turn. I woke up, as I usually did, with a yawn and a stretch. After rubbing my face a couple of times, I got up, got dressed, and ate breakfast. I would get up, I would eat breakfast, then I would take a shower, then I would get dressed. That's the correct order. Also, while showering, before showering, also brush teeth. Anyway, I didn't have much, but cereal was good no matter what kind of day it was. I have not had cereal in a while. Yep. I didn't exactly have a lavish lifestyle, same. Luckily I had the day off. It was nice to not have work every day and to just have time to myself to chill out and recharge. After breakfast, I went out to my mailbox and grabbed my mail. I walked back into my house and sorted through the mail in my hands.
Bill, coupons, magazine.
I wish we were sent coupons, to be honest. I feel like lately, at least, only once a year while getting stuff from a letterbox. You get coupons, and each year it's only been happening for the past, actually no, 3 years. 3 years. In those 3 years, I had coupons from 2 pizza places and 1 from Kentucky Disgusting Fried Chicken. Yeah, I really dislike their chicken. They have good sandwiches for, or whatever you would call it, but chicken is not good in KFC, man. Anyway. Then again, hey, I'm speaking of Polish experience, okay? KFC in Poland. I think it's not good. At least chicken-wise. Maybe it's better abroad. Anyway, then I saw this. I received a strange letter in the mail. Can I have one? It was closed with a red wax seal, which should have been my first hint that something weird was going on. I opened it and pulled out a nifty folded letter. The stationery seemed to be like cardstock, but had a golden trim. Second hint. The third hint was what the letter said. You were supposed to make my life easier. Why is this not voiced? Salutations. If you are receiving this letter, you've been granted the opportunity to enter a society far above economic class. Should you accept, you will be escorted to your brand new estate and will be briefed on your new duties as a member of nobility. Can I have that?
What the hell? What is this? Some kind of chain letter prank?
Rip it. Game over. Pocket it. I have to keep this. This would make a pretty funny conversation starter at work. I folded the letter back up and slid it into my pocket. However, I suddenly heard the doorbell ringing.
Huh? Who's that?
I wasn't expecting anyone that day. And if someone visited me without informing me beforehand, get out. You are not entering. Anyway, I quickly rushed over and looked out the peephole of my door. There is maybe like one, outside of family, one person who I would not kick out. In family, parents and 2 of my grandparents. That's it. So, in a way, 2 couples, I guess. Anyway. Standing there was an older gentleman dressed in a butler suit, waiting patiently for me to open the door. Cautiously opened the door a crack and peered out at the visitor.
Can I help you?
Yes. I've come to receive your answer about the invitation you have received today.
Okay, give me a sec. Prefs. I need to lower this. Echo's voice. What? Was this guy for real? First of all, I just got the letter and opened it less than a minute ago. Second, the letter doesn't even make sense. This couldn't be really happening.
You must have the wrong person.
Sorry.
I believe I do have the right person. If you don't wish to accept the invitation, please just say so. We've already arranged your mansion for an immediate move-in. It would be a shame for it to be left empty.
I wanna go. None of this made sense. I was getting a mansion. I already had a house. Nice. I mean, you had a house. That's already something. And here I was in lower class, supposedly. Like, lower middle class. Did we move back in time or something? What was this lottery? Why was I chosen? How did I even get chosen? The man continued to stare at me through the crack in the door, patiently awaiting my answer. I really didn't know how to answer him. Was this really happening? Get out of here! What's the catch? Okay. What's the catch?
The catch.
Yeah. What's the catch? I mean, what's the price for this? I'm not getting punked, right?
I mean, listen.
Well, Should you say yes, you'll be moved immediately into your new estate. You will have a maid and no extra duties to attend to while you live there.
Ah, perfect life. In a way. As long as the maids are cute.
No extra duties? Are you serious?
I could record all day.
Very serious. You will be briefed in detail about your new life should you accept, but only if you accept.
I'd be willing to do that, not gonna lie. This was ridiculous! How was this even happening? Get out of here! What's the catch? Okay. I'm not sure what came over me, but this had to be more than just a dream. There was no way this could be fake. The letter was real. The guy at my door was real. And I was pinching myself in case it wasn't. The man nodded before stepping back and gesturing to the driveway, where a luxury car awaited us. It looked very expensive, and I suddenly felt very poor looking at it. What was the car? Just tell me.
Well, what about...
Everything will be explained in the car, Master.
I looked to the guy before looking back at the car. This all seems surreal. It was ridiculous to say the very least. Why the hell was I even going through with this? Friggin' YOLO! Nobody says that anymore. Talk about being late to the game. I mentally noted to slap myself for thinking that later. I quickly excused myself to get dressed before leaving the house and entering the car. The seats were plush leather and the air conditioning was the perfect temperature. Imagine using air conditioning, man. I don't use air conditioning even in the car. I think it might be broken in my car, to be honest. But in the old car, like old, I didn't use it. Wait, the old car didn't have it, to be fair. I was only hot air or, you know, cold air. That's about it. But no, like, air conditioning. To be fair, I don't even like the idea of using air conditioning. I don't know. I feel like the more people use it, the kind of easier they get sick. At least from my observations. Anyway. There was an unopened bottle of champagne glasses to drink from, as well as cans of soda, should I not want alcohol. Okay. What about water? There was also a giant flat screen TV installed by the partition. Damn! Was this how rich people drove around? Must be nice. The guy who led me to the car entered the driver's seat and began to drive off, lowering the partition to speak to me. You know what? I would just work as a driver for someone rich, to be honest.
Your belongings will be brought to the mansion within the next 12 hours.
Okay.
We'll make sure to gather everything and clean everything out of your own establishment.
Okay. I would rather pack my figurines for on my own. But, wait, seriously? I got to keep my stuff? Sweet! I mean, I guess I could upgrade my consoles now that I was a noble, but it was good to be able to keep my old things and not have to start fresh.
What about my job? Will I have to quit or something?
Yeah?
We have already taken the liberty of communicating with your overseers and efficiently removed the need for you to continue your employment.
What? That was quick. Were they expect me to say yes? I leaned back against the leather seat.
Then what is my job? I need to work to keep money, right?
Having employment is unnecessary. You will be automatically provided financial backing for anything you require from a private investor involved with the government.
Yo, I want that.
Wait, the government is involved with this?
Who cares?
Yes. You are not entering regular nobility. You are entering a small elite group of nobles created by the government as an economic and political experiment, backed financially by a very powerful investor.
Okay. Experiment. This was an experiment? What kind of experiment? I was getting lost, but the guy continued. I grew more and more wary of this. This had bad mojo written all over it, so I just had to be a rich person. No job, no worries. This was obviously a dream come true, but at the same time this was beyond odd. Yeah?
Is there anything else I should know?
But it is dream come true.
You will have a personal maid who will be in charge of cleaning, cooking, and general duties around the house.
Okay. What? A maid? That's awesome! This situation became a little better, but I became curious about her.
A personal maid?
Yes. Currently, she is the best in her field, training-wise. This is her first time out of training, so we will be monitoring her for a few months to ensure she is doing her duties properly.
Okay. Maid training. I wondered how that worked out, especially in today's modern age. I mean, maids were commonly known, but usually maids went into the field out of pure need for money. I've had kind of bad thing about having a personal maid. I don't know about that, like saying that pure need of for money part. I wouldn't go that far. As if the driver read my mind, he continued to speak.
She is one of many who wanted the position to serve you.
Ah.
Wait, she wanted to serve me. There's a bunch of maids who wanted to work for me. What?
What?
Yes. We have a small academy, per se, of
Dang.
maids who train to be the best in their field. We then offer opportunities to be hired into an elite noble house to be part of the project.
Okay.
Are they paid by the government?
No. They essentially live to serve and are provided shelter and food from the place they serve. Don't worry, though. Each maid goes through serious psychological assessment to ensure that they are 100% on board with this career before they even start training.
I don't know how I feel about that part.
So, they become maids out of their own free will?
Very much so. We pride ourselves in providing consensual servitude for this country and its needs. Many would claim maids and servants are forced into the business. We wish to show these people that that isn't always the case.
Okay, makes sense, makes sense. It was kind of true. Maids and servants were very much underappreciated, yeah? And looked on as bottom barrel or even scandalous. They are not for. I guess it was kind of good to see that there was a group committed to showing servants in a positive light. I think they are awesome.
You'll be able to view the entire house before your maid arrives, but please do not worry. The house has been cleaned and prepped for your arrival.
I mean... I would expect that to not be like an abandoned abandoned villa that's been rotting for the past 50 years, obviously. That's not going to happen, right? Good. Thank you. Thanks, I guess. What did you say?
You'll be able to view the entire house before your maid.
I'm not gonna say good. That sounds like a dick answer. Thank you. I was both excited and anxious. It was going to be a whole new experience and I could not wait to start this new life. After a while we arrived to a private airport and I was flown in a direction I couldn't calculate. Damn, maybe it was on purpose, but all I knew was that I was flown over a large stretch of forest and long of forest land glittered with noble houses. When we touched down, I was guided to another car and was driven to my house through a paved forest path. I passed by multiple mansions and could not stop myself from staring at them until the trees blocked my line of sight. How was this place not marked on a map? I don't remember ever hearing about this patch of area in history classes or in the news. I'll tell you why you haven't heard of that in history classes. I bet it's because it's current history. And that's barely ever touched. Okay. A question basically to people from, well, outside of Poland, I guess. History classes, right? When you have them, throughout any of the schools, have you ever managed to get to the current times when it comes to history? Because I feel like I always finished at World War II. And well, when it comes to history of Poland at least, a little bit further, but other than that, never like most current events that, you know, can be considered something historical. Never. I don't know why. But yeah. Have you gotten to that point in your classes? Curious. Anywho, how was this place so hidden? So yeah, maybe this place is basically not mentioned because of that. In history class. Finally, we stopped at the front of a large mansion which I had to assume was mine.
Holy crap. That is huge.
Dude, if you kicked me to like... I don't know. I don't know if I want like a huge mansion. Obviously, if I was given one, I would take it. And for free, but... Dude. I mentioned this before. My dream is always being like a Japanese type classical house. Probably will never happen though. Holy crap, that is huge, he said. And I said that actually. I had to open the window, look out at the size of the mansion. It was like the celebrity mansion as I saw on TV.
Whoa! How the heck did I win this?
A nationwide lottery. We simply picked your name out of a large selection of names.
Dude, that's... How lucky do you have to be? Seriously, a lottery? I was that lucky. Well, I guess I shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth. True. The guy who was leading me everywhere exited the car and opened my door for me, allowing me to exit the car and see my grandeur of my new home. I decided to climb up the large mansion steps and head for the front door. Before I could reach the knob, however, the guy who led me here rushed over and opened the door for me, showing that it was unlocked. I nodded to him before stepping inside.
This is seriously mine?
Nice. I don't know if you would have in a mansion like that in the entrance, like sofas and a table though. I feel like it would be like basically empty and the staircases, some flowers and that's it. I feel like that's how mansions at least are mostly depicted. So who knows. I looked around in pure surprise. The lobby was the size of my house. Okay. Well, previous house. I felt small in the lobby, yet I felt an air of regality standing in it. Was this a dream? I looked back to see the guy bow to me, holding out the key. The tag on the key had front door engraved into its silver plate.
Your maid will be here momentarily. Please make yourself at home.
Okay.
I will take my leave and will leave everything that needs to be answered to your maid when she arrives. Have a good day.
Huh. Before I could protest, the man turned and left, closing the front door behind him. I had to wait for my maid to come. I was in the house alone. Hello! I'm not gonna do that. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5. It's messed up. Wait in the lobby. Hello, wander the mansion. I'll be quite honest. I would wander around myself. I wander around the first floor to see a large kitchen. Okay, so by that we probably mean the ground floor, I assume. Dining room, which should be floor 0. Large kitchen, dining room, living room, study, and library. If this was a dream, at least in Poland, it's floor 0, basically, ground floor. If this was a dream, I didn't want to wake up. I quickly climbed the stairs in the foyer, wanting to see bedrooms and bathrooms. Of course, my brain imagined a king-size bed with gold and fun things. What I found was slightly better.
What?
Standing in my room was a maid, standing attention for me with a smile on her face. She had a black, practical, dark blue hair. And blue eyes, pretty blue eyes. And okay. Add on the fact that she was in maid outfit and my mind had no choice but to go into a wild frenzy. This was happening. There was a maid standing in my new room, as if she was meant to be there. She was so cute!
Welcome home, Master.
She has a nice voice. Oh, clock with indicators, let's go. Master! What? My brain was going at a million miles an hour. What's this really happening? There was a maid in my room greeting me and calling me master, and I was having a really hard time trying to figure out what to say. Master, what? Huh? What? Keep your mouth shut. Let's go with... Master! What? Huh? What? The maid merely smiled at me, giggling softly, and I couldn't help but feel completely elated. What was going on with me? Why was I so attracted to this girl? I mean... I know. Because she's attractive. This whole ordeal was getting to my head and I liked it. The maid gently moved one leg behind her other ankle and curtsied to me. As if she didn't notice the internal monologue I was having appearing on my face as a blush.
It's an honor to meet you. I look forward to serving you.
Thanks?
What do you plan to name me, Master?
What do you mean?
Wait, what?
Don't you have a name? Name her. What does she mean?
Our company prides itself in full service. When you call for me, I will respond immediately. But I need to know what name you want to call me by.
Huh?
Don't you have a name?
For some reason the maid blushed a bit before nodding. Her blush made her even cuter.
I do have a name, but my priority is serving you under whatever name you give me. So please, name me whatever you like.
Do you like your name? Then I will stick with your name.
I like?
The maid nodded to me with a smile. I felt kind of bad that she wanted me to name her. She wasn't a pet, but she said that was part of her job. I guess I'll name you? No. I want to use her name. I want to use your name, girl. Come on. The maid stared at me wide-eyed before blushing again. How was she so cute?
But my name...
Yes?
What's wrong with your name? Do you not like it?
No, I love my name, but my job...
You asked me to name you, but I want to use your name. So, what's your name?
The voice is so quiet.
My name is Carolyn.
Okay. That's a cute name. Ha! That name is cute, but let's go with... That's a cute name. Carolyn's face flushed even deeper red, and I couldn't help but laugh.
I'll call you by your real name, Carolyn.
Carolyn then took out a small writing pad and pen from under her apron, opening it to the first fresh page, and looked to me with a kind smile.
So, Master, what would you like for lunch?
As soon as she said lunch, my stomach began to grumble widely. Food sounded really good right now, but my mind was fixated on the fact that she was taking my order.
Lunch. Right.
You guys eat lunch? There were so many options and so many ideas running through my head. I could eat anything. I could have her make anything I wanted. That's what being a rich person is about, right? Don't ask me, man. I looked to Caroline before tilting my head.
What would you suggest?
Me? Well, I actually am the best at making homemade pasta and steak. My favorite meal to make is mushroom steak pasta with garlic sauce. It takes a little bit, but it's well worth the wait.
I'll take that. I feel like eating that. My mouth practically salivated at the idea. Steak, pasta. Yum! I felt myself nod unconsciously to the suggestion, making Caroline nod for a smile and write down notes in her notepad.
Is there anything else you need?
I don't think so, no.
All right, I'll start lunch then.
And with that, Caroline quickly left the room, determined to make my meal. I watched her leave, almost catching a glimpse under her skirt as she rushed out. Whew! I blushed but shook my head and looked around the room, clearing my throat. Yep, this was heaven! This was some sort of rich person heaven with cute mates. I walked over and jumped onto my bed, feeling its soft mattress make me melt in comfortable pleasure. This was the best thing that could happen to me, and I was incredibly happy. I closed my eyes and let reality seep into my head as I drifted into a joyful nap. Eventually I did wake up and eat. As I ate, all of my belongings were brought in by a group of movers. They were extremely meticulous and delicate with each item they brought into my new home. Yeah. Not gonna lie, like, if you try to move and so on, I would say don't use services like that, at least in Poland. Just rent yourself a car and do it yourself. Yeah, I'd say that. I feel like in Japan they are like crazy good with moving stuff. Like, amazing. At least from what I've seen in videos and so on about Poland. Again, just rent yourself a vehicle if you have a lot to move. They even hooked up my consoles to a new gigantic flat screen TV and modified the consoles to run in perfect HD. This was perfect. One thing made me curious though.
So, how did I get into this lottery? There's no way this could be a big thing.
Well, the proprietor behind the lottery did select the lottery pool from the middle class. From what I know of the lottery, they have to be single middle-class citizens around the ages of 22 to 30.
God damn it. I would not be picked to the lottery anymore. Fuck! Game over, Lynx. Your dreams came crashing down right now. I'm 31, so god damn it. That sucks.
Really? Why so young? And why single?
Why not?
I guess it has something to do with management. Bringing a couple or even a family might upset the results of the experiment.
Yeah. As if she said something wrong, Caroline covered her mouth with her hand, looking at me in a worry.
Oh, you mean the economic experiment? The driver guy who picked me up already told me about that. Why do you look worried?
Caroline relaxed slightly before lowering her hand and shaking her head.
I'm sorry. It's my first time out as a real maid. I don't know what or what not to say.
It's fine. You cannot... Wait, it's fine. You can say anything you want. Yeah, I mean, with me? Come on. You have nothing to worry about. Caroline stared at me with a gigantic blush on her face. Would she not expect me to say that? I smiled and chuckled a bit at her red face.
Oh, what's so funny?
You just look very cute. Especially when you blush.
Now she will go tomato mode. The red tint on her face deepened and she looked down her skirt, trying to calm down. How was she this adorable? I smiled before sipping rain from my teacup, which is empty. The driver suggested I try it, and I had to admit it. It was amazing. It wasn't bitter or lucky in any way. Yeah? Because... whatever, dude. I hope he didn't use sugar as well. It had me asking for more. By my 5th cup, yeah dude, tea addicting, I had emptied the teapot of hot water. I didn't need any more tea, so I stopped Caroline from brewing more. As I finished my tea, I handed the cup and saucer to Caroline. As she turned, however, a small napkin flew off of the serving tray she was holding and landed behind her on the floor.
Oh, I'll get...
There, okay. I mean, nice, first of all. All of a sudden, I was almost face to face with a pair of 3D pantsu. My mind instantly went blank, and I could not help but stare with my mouth agape. I wasn't sure what to say as Caroline continued her bent over journey to pick up the napkin on the floor. My face grew even redder as more of her pantsu revealed themselves to me. I felt every nerve in my body want me to turn away or something, but my mind was not allowing me to be polite. On one hand, it was rude to stare, on the other, I could not help freezing.
Do you like what you see?
Did my ears deceive me? Did she really just ask that? The look on her face told me that the question was not a trick of the mind. She winked playfully at me as I looked at her, then at her pantsuit, then back at her. I tried to move my mouth to make words, but my voice continued its tortured silence, making me the moron of the night. Carol giggled before coming back up and brushing out her skirt, hiding her backside at last. This was definitely payback for making her blush.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I like her.
You're fine. You're fine.
I shook my head and cleared my throat. Something told me that she did that on purpose. However, I didn't want to make assumptions. I just got here anyway, so my mind could be playing tricks on me. Carol excused herself for the night and I was left alone to my own thoughts.
Wow. This is really happening, huh?
Yeah. I was really here. I was in a mansion that I had come to win with a cute maid to serve me. Lady Luck was kind and I was beyond grateful. I could now play all of my video games whenever I wanted and not have a care in the world. I didn't have to work hard and I could relax my day away. Nice, yeah? Something in the pit of my stomach reminded me that a catch could come up to bite me at any time, but for now, I was content with my situation. Going to bed that night as like floating on the clouds. Waking up was even better, surprisingly, but we'll talk about this in the next episode. For now, let's end it here, and we shall continue tomorrow. We'll see where this is all going. Dude, they need to change the rules. Can it be like up to age 35? I mean, mentally, I'm like 23, so... yeah. Yeah, mentally, I'm like 23. Which is sad in a way, I guess, but whatever. But yeah, dude, I mean, winning a lottery, getting moved to a mansion, and having a maid, cute maid at that, nice. I mean, dude, if you told me the maid is not cute, I'm out. If it was an old hag, I'm out. I don't want to participate. No chance. I mean, to be fair, it's someone you if you move like that, you're on your own, right? In a way. If it's someone you're going to spend time with, which obviously in this situation is a maid, then you'd like her to be, I would say, both nice to the eye and nice to the mind. So, you know, conversations and so on. Yeah. I'd say that. And, you know, her not being a pain and so on. You also don't want to be a pain. If lottery like that is being run somewhere, just link me up. I'm signing up immediately. And I would not stop making videos, obviously, then. Dude, I would even shift to a higher gear with that. Anyway, with that being said, let's end it. We'll continue tomorrow. I wish you all a wonderful day. Have a good one. Maybe you will win some lotteries as well. Bye-bye.